You know what makes my booty cheeks jiggle like a legendary stripper? This whole idea that Dutch was a cannibal, this theory has to go. I get it when you're on the verge of hunting down Dutch, you can see his cave, you see bones and all that other stuff in his cave. Some of y'all who makes all these conclusions and all these theories, y'all need to relax just a little bit. And this is why I wish when Red Dead Redemption 1 came out, I wish they gave us a little bit more insight on the new gang that Dutch had ran with. But since I'm here, I'll break it down a little bit. See, we all know that Dutch failed miserably in Red Dead Redemption 2 with the Vandalin gang. The same preachings and teachings that he used to teach his old gang, he's just doing the same thing with the new one. You see, there was a character named Nestus, I think I'm saying his name right, but he was in Red Dead Redemption 1 and he was an informant for the Pinkertons. This is how he feels about Dutch's leadership when he's leading the natives. He has been rounding up young men, promising them their freedom in return of their lands. Many are angry and desperate enough to believe him. Now, the natives do have a reason to be upset because the way they got done in Red Dead Redemption 2 was diabolical. But the last thing that you ever want, the last thing that you want is this man to take control of your gang. This is why I always say that Dutch is a hypocrite. He doesn't want to help the natives get them freedom back. He doesn't care about any of that. Because he wanted to cause destruction amongst the Eagle Flies so him and his gang could escape. And the thing that I found hilarious is that Dutch and the natives really think that they're fighting for something. Well, let me take that back. The natives were fighting for something. If you ask me, Dutch just liked being an outlaw. And the fact that he found young natives who got their land stolen from him and they were angry, Dutch was able to use his charm to sneak right on in. You can call Dutch a liar, a manipulator, and somebody who lacks leadership, but a cannibal is out of pocket. Even the voice actor said that the cannibal theory is just silly. Let me tell you about another theory that gets on my nerves. Y'all be reading the 48 Laws of Power and y'all be thinking that these characters be reading these same books and applying them. They don't. Y'all the only people that I know that will read 48 Laws of Power and then when you finish with the book, say stupid shit. Because if you think Micah Bell was using any of these tactics, you're out of pocket. And I'm not saying that Micah is stupid. No, he's smart, but y'all give him a little bit too much credit. He knew what to say and what not to say around Dutch. The only reason why he even got close to manipulate Dutch is because Dutch was in a life or death situation and Micah had came and saved him. The only thing that Dutch had to do to make sure that Micah was out the way and the gang didn't crumble, all he had to do was listen to John and Arthur, the people that's been in the gang for 20 plus years. That's the whole thing that makes me angry about the whole Red Dead Redemption series. You mean to tell me that you're gonna listen to a man that's been in the gang for 6 months? 6 months. John knew that Michael was somebody that you couldn't trust. And Arthur definitely knew that Michael was somebody that you couldn't trust. So the fact that Dutch didn't listen to his two sons that he knew since they was a child, that just shows you how terrible of a leader he was. Yes, Micah does manipulate Dutch, but at the same time, it's not hard to. When all you have to do is just sit there and listen to everything that he say and agree with him. And like I said, Micah isn't dumb at all. But y'all thinking that he's a genius? Slow down on the glaze.